Through the overalls in Mrs. Murphy's chowder, nobody spoke, so he shouted all the louder. It's an Irish trick, that's true. I can lick the mix, that's true. The overalls in Mrs. Murphy's chowder.
Dear Klaus, stop. Sea rolled, all was sick, stop. Miss George overboard, stop. Many mishaps carrying provisions, stop. Mustn't keep hands in pockets, stop. Roquefort in short store, sea biscuits plentiful, stop. Sincerely yours, Captain Edwards. Dear Klaus, stop. Rousing game of King Neptune of the Sea today, stop. Shaving mini hairdos, doctor's special pills, etc., stop. Crew scrambling on the rigging like monkeys, stop. Those of Christian principle did not attend, stop. Yours truly, Captain Edward J. Shacklesmackle.
It has been a fortnight since I last saw my dearest Christopher Williams Pinkerton. I have searched the ponds and dahlias and have prayed to St. Francis that he may return safely. On the day I last saw him, the morning of the day I last saw him, I had prepared 12 cucumber and black pepper sandwiches. The crusts were neatly cut off and fed to the neighbour's sow. The sow is expecting this spring. That is why she swells so. Christopher Williams rather fancied rhubarb fritters that morning, but alas, the rhubarb will not be harvested until December in our district. We fought briefly. I may have struck him. I do not recall. I then prepared 3 boiled eggs for his lunch, as well as 5 tangelos. They are difficult to peel, though their nectar is sweet in flavour. Yours sincerely, Ever Bronwyn.
Dear Klaus, stop. I'm surrounded by Philistines, stop. Please advise, stop. The Captain.
Returned from Bushcotty Asylum for 2 days' rest. My duties there are primarily to make the tea for those in residence. They prefer quite a strong tea, at very regular times, mid-morning, at dinner, and again in the afternoon with a scone. Yes, I reckon they fancy a strong cup. Not weak like Mother liked it, certainly not. She would have had to throw in a bit of hot water, wouldn't she, if she was still with us today? Still, it is a rather strong cup, and my duty is to make the tea and serve it at quite regular times. Some in residence grow fussy when I am a few minutes late or a bit too early. In particular, Mrs. George. Soon the doctor says I'll regain sight in my right eye.
Dear Klaus, stop. Saw ship's doctor, stop. Diagnosis, amnesia. Or was it cancer of the liver? Stop. Abdomen has swelled to enormous size, stop. Colon prolapsed, stop. Please send ointments, stop. Yours sincerely, Alfred Lord Tennyson.
I am reminded of Father, who also fancied a good strong tea. He would take it strong with a bit of sugar on the mornings I would collect him from some gutter or bar stool on Queen Street. Have I written to you much about Queen Street? Papa was partial to the pub at the top of Queen Street. It was known as the Upper Pub. Occasionally, if Father was not to be found at the Upper Pub, he was quite frequently found at the pub at the bottom of Queen Street. It was known as the Lower Pub. On those mornings when I would go to collect my father from Queen Street after one of his whisky affairs, if I did not find him at the Upper Pub, nor indeed at the Lower Pub, I would retrace my steps to the pub in the very middle of Queen Street. It was known as the Middle Pub. I have memories of searching for Papa at the Upper Pub, the Lower Pub, and then the Middle Pub, only to find him instead 2 streets over and 1 street up. This establishment was known as the House of Hall. The Halls and I would dress Father in a Hall's attire, revive him with smelling salts, and have a good laugh together. Then Papa and I would return by way of Queen Street, taking a left and then a right.
On here's the way. While the bright sea.
Dear Klaus, I was invited to the chief's hut today. Stop. We smoked infant cigars. Stop. His daughter offered courses in stitchery. Stop. I refused and was killed. Stop. Please send help. Stop. Yours, Marco Polo.